eat turkey soon. Thank you, young sir. Damn. So I'm feeling like in a weird mood because I just watched that movie Shame with Michael Fassbender. Has anyone seen that movie? It's crazy. He just watches a lot of porn and tries to fuck as many women as possible. Yeah, and I didn't find out until afterward that the movie was about sex addiction. Like, I thought it was just about, like, a normal guy in his 30s. I was like, really? I was like, this is a disorder? I don't know. But anyway, so there's a lot of, like, weird shit, you know, shame, guilt. I do a lot of things that aren't really that horrible, but it makes me question who I am and, like, what the fuck, you know, if I'm a bad person or not. So this is a song about that. Sometimes I'm sitting on the train and an elderly lady walks in. I should give her my seat, but it's a courtesy, not an obligation. I got my earbuds in and I'm staring at my purse. I'm waiting for someone else to get up first. Because I got a lot of bags today, I'm just like fucking tired. Like normally I would, but you know. But I'm still a good person, right? Yeah, probably not. Like that day, like I was a bad person. How does that work? It's been about 3 weeks since I called my parents. 'Cause I'd rather watch True Blood while drinking beer and eating carrots. And vampire sex is hot. It's not that I love TV more than mom and dad. They're just not as interesting as Breaking Bad. But I'm still a good person, right? Like I could be a good person but a shitty daughter. Like only that section of my life is bad. Like I don't know how this compartmentalizing works. Anyway. Sometimes I don't refill the Brita pitcher 'cause I'm lazy. Sometimes I Google what should I do 'cause I'm kinda crazy. I've slept with like 9 guys. Does that make me a slut once? Only once. I did it in the butt. Anal sex. I can hardly believe it myself. Sometimes I'd buy a pair of shoes that if my husband knew how much they cost, I'd be like, are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? $300 from Sweden, what is this supposed to mean something to me? But I feel like a princess when I'm walking around. My shoes hurt but they're cuter than pink dolphin clouds. I don't even know what that is. But surely they're cuter than that. But I'm still a good person, right? I'm gonna recycle later. That's gonna take care of all the bad stuff I did. Sometimes I don't refill the Brita pitcher 'cause I'm lazy. Sometimes I Google help me 'cause I'm kinda crazy. I've slept with 14 guys. Does that make me a slut once? Only once. I did it in my butt. But I blacked out. So I feel like it didn't really happen. What happened was I was playing beer pong with these Dominican guys, and all the beer things were topped with tequila. And I'm fine, you guys. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Sometimes I passive aggressively CC people on emails. It's the electronic human equivalent to sticking a dog's face in his own doo-doo. Being like, did you do this? I know you did this. I don't know how else to confront you, so this is my only recourse, but we're still cool, right? Sometimes I don't refill the Brita pitcher 'cause I'm lazy. Sometimes I Google, I don't know anymore 'cause I'm kinda crazy. I've slept with definitely like 27 guys. Does that make me a slut once? Only once. I did it in the butt. But don't get me wrong, I did try a second time. It just didn't work out. Thank you. My lady in the front, you were like cringing. Are you like, oh, you were relating. Oh, that's so awesome. Yeah. It was great. Thanks. No, yeah, you really felt my pain. That was. I do. I loved it. I love when people feel pain. Just kidding. I grew up like super awkward you know, being Asian and living in this like rednecky town, and one of my friends sent me her diary entry recently, and she was like, "This is my diary from when I was a teenager," and she was so fucking depressed, and it made me really happy because she's this like perfect girl that I thought I would never have been friends with in high school. So she sent me this diary entry, and it said basically that she hated herself because her hands were small, and she was freaked out whenever she walked down the hallway. And whenever she felt bad, she just thought about one thing: Coconut Island, in capital letters. And I asked her what this meant. She had no idea what it meant. And this is a song that I wrote about her nonsensical diary entry. I've often wondered what to do. No, that's not right. Hold on. I've often wondered what to do with myself. Never walk in the middle of the hallway so no one can tell. I'm brushing off the final remains of last night's Frito dust. Salt lick on my fingers turns to crust. I look down and I'm like, oh my God, why do I have such small hands? My freaky paws are so much smaller than all these things that I'm holding. Someone please take me away to Coconut Island. I just want to float away in a sea of lemonade. I just want to disappear, but I'm much too much afraid. Pull me to shore by the string of my heart and get me back before Maury Povich starts his '90s. So I grab the remote and I'm like, oh my God, why do I have such small hands? My freaky paws are so much smaller than all these things that I'm holding. Someone please take me away to Coconut Island. That signifies a journey. Here I am on Coconut. Oh no. Here I am on Coconut Island, where all my fears are assuaged. Mounds and mounds of almond joy make me feel like life's okay. I reach up for a fresh coconut so I can drink its milky milk. But instead it falls out of my puny grip, and I'm like, still? Seriously? They're my fucking fantasies in my head. I can't even have normal. Oh my God, why do I have such small hands? My freaky paws are so much smaller than all these things that I'm holding. Someone please take me away from Coconut Island. To give up when you get older, right? But there's one thing that I've slowly come to terms with. So let's explore that. I just turned 30 years old, and all I want to do is fill an A cup. Do you know how pathetic it is that all I want to do is fill an A cup? I have a husband and a bachelor's degree, but I only went halfway through puberty. Are you there, God? You forgot to give me boobs. I've wanted this for very long, but there was a time when I was younger that I was more ambitious. I just turned 13 years old, and all I want to do is fill a D cup. Maybe the boys will notice me if I'm walking around with a D cup. I learned that happiness and self-esteem comes from having big boobs like the girls on TV. So, if God you exist, make a big titted fills a C cup. I don't know much about dominant recessive genes, but I know that I must increase my bust. And those fucking Judy Blume exercises did not work. Although, ma'am, you're doing fine. So, I appreciate the empathy. Yeah. Are you there, God? I just want some titties. And I hate that word, titties. It's so nasty. And so, you know what did it for me when Dave Chappelle was like, titties? Like, ugh. But I still want them. I just turned 23 years old, and all I want to do is fill a B cup. So I bought a padded bra a size too big so I can look and feel like a B cup. But I'm lying to myself at every turn, and if this was the 60s, my bra would take a while to burn, because it's just like all foam. You got it, like that. It's like so far from you to my nipple. God, if you're there, just give me some boobs. Even boobs. Like man boobs. I don't need to lactate. Like if they're hairy, like I will wax them and I will love them. You don't even know. But instead, I just turned 30 years old and all I want to do is fill an A cup.